Okay, it's recording. So, good week for everyone. Today is Monday, and it's almost 10 a.m. New York time. Remember, always New York time. I'm checking here. This is USD GBPY. I'm very interested in this level. These two highs make like a relative equal highs. So it's buy side liquidity resting here above these two highs. A lot of traders, a lot of also institutions or traders trading for institutions, they have stop loss in this level. This is like resistance for them, but for me it's liquidity. So these levels are like a magnet for price. So far this is a daily time frame, right? Also we have if you go to monthly, we have a fair value gap inefficiency, a monthly inefficiency or fair value gap also, as a name we said. And as you can see, price did all this range. So I'm expecting retracement to this area, which is this premium area. Remember, after a long drop like this, price will retrace, and we expect price retrace at least above this level. So this imbalance match also the optimal trade entry area. So it's a very interesting area. I'm expecting price to visit. Let's go to weekly. If you go to weekly, you don't see it, but if you go to monthly, you see the imbalance. See, if you go to weekly time frame, seems that everything is rebalanced. There's no inefficiencies. But if you go to monthly, you see this area, right? And this is a very interesting area to watch out. So we have the Fibonacci from the high to the low of the range. The movement of the drop was from here. As you can see, price dropped from here and until here. This is the range I'm looking for, and in this range, if you do Fibonacci, you will see these levels. And inside the premium area, which premium is, as you know, this is premium, this is discount. So after price drops, I'm expecting price visit this area, which is inside as I said before, is inside the premium. So of course, remember, we also have these two highs. Sorry, this and this red line, which is an important level, which is also is the low of the fair value gap, the monthly fair value gap. So yeah, I'm very interested in price visit this area before it drops more. See, we have also here we have relative equal lows, so that's a level I'm also having in mind. But I really would like to see price before dropping more. I want to see price going visit this area and then drops. So that's what I'm expecting now. Let's go to in the private group I mentioned two options, two possibilities. So right now price is like just fooling around today, not so much thing in dollar. This is dollar index, and yeah, price took the previous week high and the previous, this is the Sunday opening also, it took this high, but it didn't drop more, and it didn't take this low. So we don't have still like a very clear context. I'm very interested in see if price want to reach this level. This is a 4-hour fair value gap. Also, you can see this like a breaker. High, wait, I will show you. High, low, higher high, and break with a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum. So this is a breaker. So we are expecting when price return to this level, which is could be here, it will drop. That's the idea of the breaker. So I'm expecting this level, this breaker, and this fair value gap. Also we have let me check the daily. Yeah, we have think of this. We have also fair value gap here, 4-hour fair value gap. But I'm not so much interested in this. But just keep in mind, we also have an imbalance here. Let's see the Fibonacci. As you can see, it matches perfectly the breaker and this area with the optimal trade entry area. So very interesting area to possible expecting a drop from here, right? So Jorge, if you have any question, you can just share it. And yeah, so we don't have news today. Also, tomorrow we don't have any news. I think the high impact news are coming on. Sorry, Tuesday. Yeah, tomorrow we have news. CPI. Yeah. Also today is a French bank holiday, but tomorrow we have CPI. That's important, high impact news. Yeah. So tomorrow we will see movement. Nice movement. Let me check the comparing the dollar with the euro. Put 4-hour better. I don't know why, but sometimes the charts. Okay. So far is good. The asymmetry. Higher high, lower low. Well, here we have almost a divergence, but so far is good. So yeah, here in the GBP/USD, let's go to GBP/USD. I'm expecting price visit this breaker. This is a 1-hour breaker area. As you can see, price now is maybe seems interesting to continue lower and visit this area. And from here, I'm very interested if price drops here. Interested in take a long from here, right? Oops. GBP/USD. Because we have these relative equal highs here, very interesting area. Also, we have here another relative equal highs. So a lot of liquidity residing here. We have this like trending line, which is just an illusion, because price once reach here, very possibly will go higher. Okay. So yeah, seems kind of will happen this. In fact, I will check something now. GBP USD. So yeah, for one hand we have that. I will put an alarm here to know when price reach this area. So let's see if GBP visits this breaker. And wow, crazy movement here. It was 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. Look, this huge candle, huge drop. It was the opening 9:30 and then make this crazy movement. Let's see 4 hours. So as you can see, I have notated in my charts the previous week high, previous week low in each one. Nasdaq, sorry, this is ES and Nasdaq. Be aware of this. I am checking this. This is a perfect, not perfect, but almost perfect relative equal lows. So this is a very important, very interesting area to keep an eye. This is support for retails, but for me it's honey. It's like a magnet for price. Same here. This is equal lows. So as you can see, these levels always are marked on my charts. Very interesting levels. So far, let's see daily. For hour. Maybe we can expect this. So price drops, retrace, and drops again. Take these lows, maybe take this previous week low, and then take this high. That's just of course like a very quick analysis. We need more information. I think tomorrow will be interesting. Yeah, we have a huge imbalance. This is like a volume up volume void, how it's called this in English. I will tell you right now. Liquidity void, yeah, this is a liquidity void. There's no volume at all. As you can see, there's nothing, no volume. So price just rebalance this gap, right? Same in Nasdaq. But so far, yeah, that's why I can observe here. I'm not very interested really in touch these indices. It is very ugly, to be honest. Look this thing from nowhere. I mean, there wasn't high impact news or nothing, just price 9:30 opens and then did this high and destroy, seek and destroy movement. So no interest. I'm not interested right now in touch these indices like Nasdaq and ES. Okay, I'm very interested in GBP visiting this hourly breaker here, because I'm very interested in see this kind of movement. Right, that's my guess from now, but so far nothing, no? And here USD/JPY also I'm expecting price reach this level, because as you can see we have a fair value gap here, a daily one, which price already touched. I mean, sometimes price don't need to fulfill completely all the area, you know, just sometimes price just enters a tiny bit like this and then runs to the main objective or target, you know. So the main target is right now is this one, because it's in a very interesting area. It's in premium, is the bottom of the fair value gap, of the monthly fair value gap. Okay, so a very interesting area. So I'm very interested in see price visiting this level. This purple level, right? I'm checking if price wants to drop from here. Wow, very ugly this. No, I don't like it at all. I won't watch this for now. As you can see, GBP is falling now. Seems that it's interested in continue lower and visit this area. It didn't break this high, so that's good for my analysis. This high remains in touch. This one is in touch. Usually price didn't went through. Price just remains here. I think maybe continue down, so it's a good thing. So, yeah, Jorge, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo va tu semana? Bueno, tu lunes. How is going your Monday? I'm talking to Jorge, which is in the chat now. If you want to share your analysis, Jorge, you can share it. It's fine. Or if you want to repeat something or make clear something I was saying. So yeah, today is Monday. Tomorrow we have movement. We have CPI at 8:30 a.m. New York time, and that will bring us liquidity injection of liquidity. Sorry, and price movement. I think today is a day to just be careful and don't expect so much. Yeah, because normally these days are just like a consolidation or just fooling around. It's also called this like this. It's called also like seek and destroy days, because there's no like a clear direction. It's just price destroying your stop losses, destroying lows, highs. So it's like a waste of time, money, and patience. Price is going higher now. Yes, Nasdaq. Let's go for hour. You can these two highs. You can name it also like relative equal highs. You know. Also here. So there's a possibility the price will continue higher, but no, let's wait. No, so far we have nothing. Let's see how price react to this 1 hour fair value gap. As you can see, this is like I was saying before, seek and destroy. See, take the high, the low, the high, the low, the high. It's like there's just the market playing around. High, the low. But I like how here, look, this 15-minute fair value gap is holding the price nicely. That's good if I want to see price going lower. That's good. As you can see, on the bodies are respecting the fair value gap, and here the same so far. So as you can see, only the wicks are going through the blue area, which is the fair value gap, but the bodies are respecting the area. So I'm very interested in this movement. That's a price signature or algorithm signature. You know, when price do these things, when this is the real support and resistance, the fair value gaps. So this is now making the effect, not the effect, but this is acting as like a real resistance. This is a 15-minute time frame. Let's check for the gold. Yeah, nice. Very interesting, this level, these two lows. Very interesting area. Price took this previous week high. Beautiful break of a structure here. We have a inverted fair value gap now. This is a fair value gap, but after it was breaked with momentum, it became an inverted fair value gap. This is a 1 hour. Vale, so I will put the alarm here, and if price comes back here, I will take a short. It's a beautiful setup. Price took the previous highs and the previous week high, so that's very nice. This is a market structure shift here. We're expecting a retracement after the drop. Premium area. Very interesting also this fair value gap here. I'm very interested here. I will be more precise. So this is my main area now. This fair value gap inside this inverted fair value gap. So I put my alarm here. So this will be my entry point for taking a short. So the setup will be like this. A short position, if price reaches level, stop loss. And from here, I will manage the position because I'm very interested maybe in seeing price going even lower. In a very utopic situation, we can see this. But if you want to be more conservative, you take profit here. Maybe part of the profit, you know, like 50% maybe, and you let the other part running. Okay, this is another target here, and if we are very lucky, we can see price drops until here, but that's not so realistic. So just chill and take your profit. Maybe let run part of the profit, right? But yeah, this I like a lot. This I would like a lot to price come back here. Now I will take a short from here. So far, that's my plan for gold. Yeah. Let's see what happens. As you can see, we have also a huge range, like a trending line. So this at some point can't go like this forever. We need to, well, not we, but the price. You see all this trending line is crazy, no? But I think price will at some point, very soon than later, will break and do like a stop hunt, because this is not possible to keep in time forever like this, as you know. So if we go to maybe monthly, let me take off this. Yeah, we have a huge quarterly also here, fair value gap. So there's a lot of imbalance here. So at some point, very soon, we will see gold dropping. I'm wondering when. Can happen this week or next week, but it will happen. So yeah, maybe it can happen this week. Let's see. I like a lot what price did. It took these relative equal highs today. So you can see this high and this. So yeah, very interesting movement. We have a market structure shift. We have momentum to the downside, right? And that's a lot of information. That's a lot of information here. So yeah, that I will put my alarm here. Let's see, price wants to come here, and I will take a short from here. GBP/USD falling, as I said before. Seems very interested. Look how price act like a resistance here. So I'm very interested in seeing price going visit this area. We have a fair value gap here, so have in mind this level also. So maybe we can see price reaching the top of this area, of this blue area here, and then flying high, right? horrible. You see, we don't touch these markets when we have this. No, I don't like this. This is what ICT called high resistant liquidity runs. Okay, Jorge, you send me something here. What do you think? Let's check it. Ah, nice, man. Let me check. This is 1 hour. You spot a divergence. I didn't check that. Yes, you have SP and Nasdaq. 1 hour, 1 hour. Ah, but sorry, yeah, you're predicting a divergence. Yeah, it could happen. Yeah, it can happen. You make a Fibonacci. Yeah, it can happen. So I will try to share it here. Copy image. This is what Jorge shared with me now. So he is trying to predict the future, somehow just making a scenario, possible scenario, and he is projecting maybe the possibility of SMT divergence. This is ES and this is Nasdaq and ES. It can happen to the other side, no? But yeah, it can happen. So far, price is just fooling around here, but yeah, it can happen, and it will be very, very nice if that happens, because if that happens, we can expect lower prices. Yeah, it can happen, and it's good you have in mind this, like you are imagining, because sometimes you have to be creative also to think ahead in the future. And if you think ahead and you're creative, sometimes you can be ahead of the market sometimes and predict movements. Of course, it cannot happen, but it can happen. And if it happened, you already visualize it, so it's good because you have a plan. So far we don't have it, but it can happen. We have a divergence this morning here. You see lower low here. And here we didn't have a lower low, so that was a divergence this morning, and it took the previous day low, which was Friday. No, this is Sunday, sorry, it was the open of Sunday, but that was a divergence, and possible was an opportunity to take a trade here after this price went lower here. This was a nice opportunity, but I wasn't on the charts. This is a breaker. You see how price visit this area and then fly higher. That was a nice setup. Low, high, lower low, breaks with momentum, with displacement, returns to the area, which is this higher candle or area, and then so that was a opportunity I didn't took. But yeah, I think if you took this trade, you must be happy for today. It was a nice trade, a nice setup. I will put an alarm here just to know if price visits this area. And I will put also an alarm here. Give me 1 minute. Okay. So yeah, it's a nice analysis, Jorge. It's a good analysis. But yeah, we can expect so much from these markets. Look how beautiful it's falling now. That's what I like it. When price is doing what I'm telling him to do. But it's nice when you see price reacting to these levels and it's reacting according as you are thinking. So that's good. That means you have a good analysis and you have future as a trader. So yeah, that's good. How is the quality, guys? Is good? The quality of the streaming is good? Doesn't seem so good, the video. Quality is good. Okay, thank you. Wow, that's huge. That's a huge screen. Trying to check if because I'm checking, but it's a bit like pixelated, no? I don't know. Maybe in the recording is good, but in the live stream seems not so good. Now it's better, maybe? How you see it now, Jorge? Yeah, now it's better, no? Okay. So far so good. GBP USD is falling, as I was telling saying before in the beginning, I was expecting my interest in this breaker. So an idea of a setup will be like this, right? I will put the stop loss in this low, in this 1 hour candle low. I don't want to price going lower from here. Or here also, if you want to be more, if you want to give more room, more space to price movement, and enter. Hopefully price enters in this level, or less here. This thing like this, and the target, of course, will be, the first target will be this, and then you can leave more portion of your amount of money, or your, how you say in English, you can take off a percentage, maybe 50-60%, and the other percent you leave it running for continue. Maybe price possible can reach also this and this, which is the previous week high. Okay. So yeah, I will share this in the group, the private group. Do you think it's a good option to close part of the position in the optimal trade entry zone? You mean in which asset are you talking, like, or just like a generic question? GBP USD. Yeah, can you share me your Fibonacci, how you see it? Because I don't see it so clearly now in my head. Which optimal trade entry area are you referring? Because I don't optimal trade entry area. I don't see it so clearly, you know what do you mean? If you can share me like a screenshot of your chart with that area. Yeah, thank you, man. You mean 10 seconds for wait or 10 seconds chart time frame? I don't have 10 seconds, man. I'm not paying the premium. Yeah. I was joking. I like how prices try. I think seems interested in continue higher, right? USD GPY. We have liquidity here. We have buy side liquidity and buy side liquidity here, and then after these two levels we have this purple line, which is very interesting. Expecting price reach this level. Which are these two relative equal highs, or I think it's very also almost relative equal highs, just by very few distance. So guys, yeah, I will continue this. I mean, I will be until almost 12 minutes more here, and I need to leave. So, but this audio, this video is being recorded, so I will share it with you guys. Let me check here. What's it saying? You are in 1 hour GBPUC. Okay. I see now your analysis. I will share it here. Copy image. I can open it, but okay. $34,106. Yeah, you're doing. More or less like this. 34,106. Right here. Cleaning a little bit. You're cleaning. Yeah, now it's better. Yeah. And Jorge is asking. He draw something like this. Check. And he's asking if he's closing partials here when price reach the optimal trade entry area. So if he has asking me, it is a nice idea to take partials here in this area, and I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, Jorge. Yeah, it's a good idea. And what you can do is, if price returns lower, you can take more positions, because in case price continue higher, you add positions here, and you win. You have you cover your commission for the entry, you are in profit, and if price reverse and close, whatever happens, you never know, but you will have profit. So it's a good strategy. It's a good idea. It's conservative, very conservative thinking. So yeah, I recommend you to take some partials here, so you will be in profit, yes or yes. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's a good observation. So right now price is falling. It's very, very good. That's what I'm expecting. So when price reach this area, I will go in a lower time frame, like 5 minutes maybe, 5-1 even, depends how I see it, but I will go in a lower time frame to be more precise in my entry. I want to see a market structure shift in lower time frames. A market structure shift, or also some people call it break of a structure, it's the same. So this is good. 15-minute chart. Let's see how euro. As you can see, euro is very static. It's not falling. It's just keeping the price here. So yeah, that's very good. Also tomorrow, I think tomorrow we have, for GBP, we have high impact news tomorrow. So that's very good, because normally before high impact news, price doing like a movement, it's doing like the opposite movement, So if we have tomorrow high impact news in GBP, and price is doing this now, tomorrow, maybe you can expect this, higher prices. So that's good. So you are thinking ahead of the news. Price is doing the opposite, is falling, to take liquidity, take positions. So we can expect tomorrow price going higher with the high impact news for GBP. Right? And we have this so far. I'm interested in see if price wants to reach this blue area, at least the top of it. So I put an alarm here. Once price reach that level, you go in a lower time frame, and then you check for a market structure shift or break of a structure, which is the same. You can see this like this, market structure shift or break of a structure. It's the same thing. It's like this. It's when price, for example, is falling. Price falls. Take a or reach some important area, make a high, lower low, and breaks this high. That's a market structure shift or a boss. And after it breaks with momentum or displacement, you can expect price retrace and then continue higher, right? USD GPY. We're interested in seeing higher price here, reaches level and then drops from here. Something like this. Very generic, but that's the idea. Maybe here we have, as Jorge said, we have a divergence. Let's see what happens. But so far nothing. GBP, very nice movement here. Euro just falling here around. Nothing interesting between these two pairs. Obviously the more interesting is this one, which also we have this structure here with this breaker. Sort of how price is going here. Let's see if price wants to reach this blue area, and from here we expect, this is a 15-minute chart, and inside this 1 hour fair value gap we have this 15-minute fair value gap here inside. This is a 15-minute. Remember, this is a hourly fair value gap. So guys, I think this is a nice opportunity. Maybe you can take here a long position from here. Let's see, called falling, still falling. But yeah, I put my alarm here just in case price reaches level. I will be interested. If not, I will just wait, no? And do nothing. So guys, I need to leave. As I promised, I will share this recording some moments later. In GBPUSD, after reaching the target on the higher time frame, we go to the lower time frame. So Jorge is asking here in GBPUC, after reaching the target on the higher time frame. The target, you mean this one, right? I mean the target I'm marking this one. Or you mean the target down? Yeah, the magnet area. Okay. So you mean after like this, price going here and reach the target, right? After price reach the target here, we go to lower time frame, right? You mean that? And then we expect a market structure shift. Is that what you mean? Or you mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're looking here. Yeah. Now it makes sense. Okay. So you mean here, when price reach this entry point, right? And makes the market structure shift like this, for example, right? This is a market structure shift. I will enter here. Yeah. If I see like something like this, I will enter on the pullback to the equilibrium zone. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, price will break and then will retrace. And you can open partial, at the 50% of the retracement. Yeah. Depends how structured. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you can add positions, right? You can add positions. But yeah, that's a good observation, Jorge. Okay, guys. Yeah, now I need to leave. I hope I helped you somehow. Thank you, Jorge, for being on the live stream. I appreciate it a lot, man. It's good to have someone to have some feedback. And I hope you have a good entry, okay, in this setup. Of course, always use the stop loss. Be careful. And see you, I think tomorrow. I will do a live stream also. And yeah, tomorrow I'm doing also a live stream. Muchas gracias, Jorge. Un abrazo también. Un abrazo, cuídate mucho y mucha suerte, ¿vale? Nos vemos mañana quizás. Venga, see you guys. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a nice Monday.